What is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, I show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystems. What is going on? Shout out to all the Dano Dojo crew. Welcome all new viewers to the channel. If you have not tuned into these live streams, what the hell are you doing? Well, I'll tell you what you need to be doing. You need to be tuning into these live streams. You need to be tuning into the videos that I release and ding the bell to be notified when I go live, because then you will get ported out of the matrix and into the cryptoverse. So let's go, guys. I want you to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, ding the bell, and do all of the housekeeping that is required for watching crypto live streams and YouTube content in general. If you're a fan of YouTube and you're not hitting the like button and subscribing to the things that you watch, then I don't know what the heck you guys are doing. You're doing it all wrong. All right, so check it out. I want you guys to get into the Discord. Make sure you're in the Discord. That's step one. Step two, you go to Dano Crypto at Dano Crypto 904. That's my Twitter. Follow the Twitter, and then you're gonna sign up with all the links in the description if you haven't done so. We don't have any paid groups. We don't have any Telegram shilly things. We don't have anything like that. We don't even have a Patreon. We might maybe need a Patreon. I don't know. Maybe we're doing that part wrong. But guys, if you want to directly support the channel, then you use all the links in the description. It helps directly support the channel in a great way. And if you want to enter a chance to win a Treasure Safe 3, which is a great hardware wallet with an awesome dashboard. You can even hold meme coins on this thing. It's pretty awesome. If you guys want to sign up with BITFLEX, partners of the channel, you get a fat, juicy bonus, but then also you get a chance to win a Treasure Safe 3. So, all right, guys, let's get into the Bitcoin price. We got the Bitcoin price sitting at a really interesting level here. So if you're looking at let's look at the Bitstamp chart. Where's our Bitstamp chart? Okay, so if you're looking at that purple line, that's the 200 SMA. Okay, that's the 200-day moving average. 200-day moving average is sitting at 58,800. Okay, but what's interesting, if you look at this chart, and we're going to look at this chart really quick here. Now look at this. We had a double test of that same exact level. Okay, we had that same exact level being tested, this 58,001, 1, 2. And are we going to end up getting broken down again because of that test? Look, we had that test, and then look, we have this rejection again off that same level. Are we not showing enough strength to be able to crush past that 58,000? Because once we go past the 58,000, it makes sense for the case for the price to go up to those levels that we had been calling before, which was this resistance level right here and support in both different directions. You got resistance here, and then also you have support here. So this is where you can end up seeing a possible flip of resistance and support on the same level. So now we're in this range between 56,000 and this projected 60,000 or $58,000 level. So where could we be going in the short term? Well, it could go both ways, guys. Honestly, it can go both ways. That is why we're here to provide you guys the middle case, neutral case, also the bearish case scenario, which is us hitting down into these levels of $51,000. And then also for the bullish case is that we test back up, we break the 58,000, we break the $58,000 moving average, we cross over the 200-day moving average, and then we can basically complete, which would be a inverse head and shoulders pattern, breaking us back up to the 70,000 range and getting us back into also this range of 66,000, which is at the top of the Bollinger Band. Now, guys, I don't know if you've been have you been putting things in the chat here? Let me see. I didn't have my chat up. Hope you guys are doing well. You haven't hit the like button yet, so I don't know what's going on. I think YouTube is having problems. I think YouTube is having problems. Maybe they didn't update the like button. Maybe the like button isn't as enticing as it should be. I know it's just a simple thumbs up. But maybe it just needs to like have an animation on it, like an explosion or something like that. Whenever you hit it, it just explodes. Maybe people would hit the like button a little bit more. But guys, if we can get 13 likes right now, then YouTube will finally get me out of the shadow box. They get me out of the shadow box that it's been on the wall. It's like I'm like a butterfly in a shadow box. And so we got to change that. All right, so let's check out the Bitcoin halving scenarios that have happened throughout these cycles in crypto when we've had a Bitcoin halving. So everyone is saying the bull run's over. It's done. Crypto's dead. You're going to get wrecked. That was the top. Double top. Okay. I kind of want to remind these people, and I want to remind you, it's not financial advice, but if you just look at the previous halvings, halving 1, halving 2, halving 3, halving 4 just happened 2 months ago in April. So 2-3 months ago, it's only been 3 months. Traditionally, we have a year until we see parabolic moves with Bitcoin at its peak. So to say that the bull run is over 3 months after a halving is nonsense. Is absolute nonsense. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't see where in this chart do you see bull runs ending less than a year. No, I see retracements. I see retracements on this chart. I see clear retracements at a year right here. And then look at this, having two just even surprised everyone. Ended up doing a 283% increase on the year right here. And then all of a sudden, it went up another 300%. It went up another 300% into the next year. So check this out. We have 6 more months until to the end of the year. We got the rest of, so let's count July, August, September, October, November, December. We have 6 months to the end of the year. Now add 6, 7, 8, 9. So then that would be still only 9 months after the halving. And traditionally we've seen the biggest prices happen towards closer to a year into the cycle. So this is why we are speculating that we're going to be going into a altcoin season coming into these months here, because we're sitting at this amazing key support level for the index of altcoins. Once we see the run on Ethereum, it's going to take Ethereum. It's not necessarily just Bitcoin that is going to carry the market, but also the Ethereum ETF is the catalyst for altcoin summer. You got to think summer just started. So like, I'm thinking end of summer is going to be the peak. So basically end of summer is where we're going to see like peak prices going into some of these altcoins, where we're going to see things like ripping. I mean, things like Brett, Pepe, Ponky, all of the strong meme coins right now that people are trading. Things like Turbo, go down the list. I mean, if we go on CoinMarketCap right now, go on CoinMarketCap and look at the trending coins in terms of this is what's trending. Let's go to the trending list, and a lot of the trending tokens are meme coins. Like PyPy, one of the tokens that we've mentioned, we made a video about PyPy and our other strong meme coins all in one video. We made a really awesome video. Thank you guys if you've watched that video. I really do appreciate it. We got Scuba Gerbil. What's going on? So we've been joking and talking how we're gonna launch this. We're gonna launch this Scuba with Gerbil, or Gerbil with Scuba gear. As a community lore token with no intrinsic value, of course, no means of potential gain, but just for the fact that I think Stanzabar was onto something with this funny AI generated character called Cuba. Called Cuba, and if you're familiar with the story and of the Navy SEAL diver that Cuba Gooding Jr. played in that movie, I can't even think of the name of the movie, but oh my god, pretty funny, guys. All right, so check it out. this is the trending list. We got Caspa, Bitcoin, obviously. You got Solana, Thorchain, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. But let's see what's trending on the memes because in terms of memes on CoinMarketCap, let's see what has the highest market cap in terms of the memes right now. Okay, so we got Dogecoin is the obvious player and still is the father. It's the father of all memes, Dogecoin. And the memes that we've talked about and the ones that are under them, like Shiba Inu, like Pepe, these coins are starting to trail up. And it's always been the hope of most of these meme coins is, can we one day surpass Dogecoin? And then Dogecoin's hope and the market sentiment of Doge is that we want to see Dogecoin at $1. And a lot of people think that that's not possible because of the market cap, because of the supply, because of all the things that would go against it going to $1. Well, now I would wager to bet that Dogecoin could actually go to $2. I think Dogecoin could go to $9. I think that Dogecoin could eventually hit $40. Now, why would I say this? Now, trader Tardigrade put a cycle on Doge of 7 years. Now, if you think this is funny and you think it's not possible, then you don't believe in crypto. I would say that you don't believe enough in crypto to think that Dogecoin can't go to $2. Now, why is there a 7-year cycle? Well, let's see. We're at 0.007 in 2017. We never believed that Doge would spike to 0.003, then to 0.009, and then eventually 35 cents. Now it says we are at 22 cents. Now, this is an old tweet. So let's see where Dogecoin is currently sitting right now. I think it's at like 12 cents. Is it at 10 cents? Oh, come on. Moving average is at 12 cents. Oh my gosh. This is the thing, guys. We're still, regardless of these movements, it's so interesting how the crypto markets will make you feel like you missed the boat in a matter of weeks. Just like with Brett, like people are like, it's too late with Brett. And then it's like, that's if you think that it's not going to go to $100 billion market cap. Or if you think that Brett is not going to go to even a $80 billion market cap. It was able to get to 1.6 in a matter of 5 months. And then if you think about the movements that happened with BNB in DeFi Summer in 2021, where we've had this massive move from January 2021 to August 2021, that increase was insane. Absolutely insane. 372%, 43%, and then 106%. 3 green candles. Boom, boom, boom. Amazing. Okay, so this is the kind of potential that we're going to see when things start to actually run. And so if you go to my Twitter, I think I reposted what Alex Becker said. It says saying crypto gaming or crypto in general right now has failed or won't happen is literally like saying online gaming won't happen in the 90s when the internet first appeared, aka absolutely idiotic. I would 100% agree. I was one of the kids that grew up in the 90s that I was into video games. I played Mortal Kombat. I was even playing Warcraft on my PC. I remember actually trying to go online and play Warcraft in 1998. It was like 97 or 98. And I remember, and then fast forward just a year later, going to the year 2000, I was playing Quake. I was playing Counter-Strike and like Blue Force and stuff like that. Like, it was just crazy. And going from there, from that 56K internet or whatever it was, my dial-up internet, literally like no one could we'd have to fight over who was going to get the connection. Like if I'm going to be on the computer, or then if the phone needed to be available, like you didn't have split lines. Like if you guys didn't grow up in that era, you don't even know. You don't even know. So that's why it's so funny. We're so early in crypto. And it's going to be a mechanism that's incorporated into every single type of money market where there is money to be made and information and data and transactions and all of that stuff. Crypto is going to be there. So we know this. That's why we're here. That's why we're front running. That's why we are the early investors still, regardless of the price action that's happening right now. And that's what we tried to explain to you guys. Don't be an idiot and think that because some bearish influencer or some G on Solana was like, the market's over, just cash out, just jump into this project, bro. You'll do better. You'll do better. And then you get convinced to trade out of your stuff that you've been holding for a year that will break out. And then you get wrecked. You get dumped on. Wolfenstein. Yeah. I remember Wolfenstein. I never actually bought any Wolfenstein games. I always rented them to test them out. And I was a fan. I'd say I was way more into Splinter Cell. I was more into Splinter Cell, and I really loved Metal Gear Solid. Like that was my series that I loved to play, was Metal Gear Solid and things like that. Yeah, Splinter Cell. Anything espionage. Really loved all that. All right, but yeah, I mean, you guys gotta understand. Like, you have to understand. Like, we're still so early. But if you had been investing and DCAing into the projects, all through the year, which I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, it's easy for people in crypto or just people in general to be like spatting at you and be like, if you would have just DCA'd, bro, you'd be blah, blah. And it's just like, okay, let's be real. Let's be honest. Think of how many families and people have got hit with inflation and also their jobs either laying them off, for one, or your job didn't lay you off, but then they gave you less hours. They want you to work. They want you to work. They want you to ironically work harder, less hours with the same pay, or make you work more hours with the same pay, and then everything has gone up triple the price. And you're telling me that people have extra money to invest? The F they don't. Come on, let's just be real. If they're lucky, people got about $100 left over in the month after paying all their bills. And that's the reality for maybe like 70 to 80% of retail. That's the truth. So, and then you have people that were either smarter with their money. Maybe they like buckled down and really, really hit it hard and was like, I am not going to eat out for forever. I'm just going to eat rice and beans. And they literally like pinched and held every dime so then they could have a little bit of a savings or something like that. There are people like that as well. Not everyone's operating on the same type of plan and strategy. So, but what I will say I just pulled $100 out for out over my trade account to get gas and some things I needed. Yeah, hey, there you go. There you go. We were doing the same thing, actually. When we were kind of aggressively taking profits of the past couple of weeks, we were scalping. We were scalping the market. We were taking $100 here, taking $100 there, transferring in the account. All right, So we were doing the same thing. If you have that opportunity to be able to do that, then 100%, I think honestly, like that's what scalping is for. It's for building up your trading account, but then it's also like you gotta buy stuff. I mean, shit ain't getting any cheaper. It's definitely not getting any cheaper. I mean, we all know that. All right. So what's interesting is that, we said, look, is the Fed going to wreck the market? Are they going to say, no, we're not going to cut rates just yet. We're going to hold off on the rate cuts. I think what they're going to do is wait and cut the rates towards the end of the year because they know what happens when they do the rate cut deal. The market reacts in a positive way, especially with crypto, and then we end up getting a smash to the upside. I think what they're going to do is kind of cool that off a little bit. They'll cut rates in about 2 months or 3 months going into the election, and then they'll see what happens. But really, they're just pushing the boat along again, and it's speculated that the data does not support the greater confidence in inflation path that the Federal Reserve needs to cut the rates. But everyone is expecting them to cut the rates by 0.5 basis points or 0.25 basis points, either a 0.25% or 0.5%, and ultimately getting it down to a full percent over the next year and a half. Which then is going to make everything flip reversal. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then we got El Capo. El Capo Crypto. Shout out to El Capo. Selling pressure from Germany government is being absorbed, which we've seen that. Okay, so all spot Ethereum ETF applications have been filed, updated, S1. So I guess the S1 is where it's like it gets like it's the next leg. Like they cross the specifications for the first round of what they have to do, make sure it's all cleared. Then they go to the next round, and then these get approved, and then we have Solana ETFs being filed, which means that once they're filed, then it's going to start going through the process of the same with how Bitcoin went through and Ethereum. Now, I have said this on the Moon Show. I think that Solana is going to be going to $1,000 per Solana at the peak of the bull run. Peak bull run, we're going to see Solana at a possible $1,000. It's definitely possible for Solana to go to $1,000. It's got the potential, and you just have to think about the market cap. Look at the market cap compared to BNB. 516. It's gone to almost $700 and almost to $800. You guys got to remember the peak price, all-time high for BNB was in the 700s. Okay, and the supply is obviously the circulating supply is less than Solana. So if Solana had less of a circulating supply, then it would for sure be at $500 already. But for the fact that there's been a lot of Solana on the open market circulating supply, that is what is contributing to the price of Solana being at $140 right now. Now, if you were to look at the price of Solana when it was at 200 something, I guarantee you the circulating supply was not that much. I guarantee you that the circulating supply was not that much. So Yeah, quarter one Sol. You guys got to think of quarter 1 2025 is where this is your taking profit quarter, okay? I'm not going to, this is not financial advice. I'm telling you what my strategy is. My profit-taking strategy is I am still going to be DCAing through the next 6 months. I think there might be a time where I think buying is going to be exhausted. I think people are going to just essentially run out of money to DCA into the market, like especially going into Christmas time. And then like that's what's going to be so interesting is that people are going to get exhausted up into a point, and then the market is going to go, and then it's just going to cool, and then boom, we're going to see a supply shock from institutional buying with Ethereum and Bitcoin. And the only reason that retail is going to come in is because the prices are going to start to pump. It's not because they're oh yeah, now I understand Bitcoin. No, Bitcoin's going to hit 80K and then FOMO. It's just like the last cycle. People didn't give a rip. People did not give a rip about crypto until Elon and people like, and through the news and the media started to make people feel FOMO, and then people downloaded Coinbase and bought some Bitcoin. They didn't study it. They didn't go, oh, let me go and like read the Bitcoin white paper. No, they just FOMO'd into the market at the top. The same thing is going to happen. But thank God that this time it's in a supply crunch and also at perfect timing with the Bitcoin halving and the election cycle for the United States. I can't give you any more bullish catalysts that are culminating up into the first quarter of 2025. But I guarantee you that we're not done with the fake out dumps, because we still have 6 months to the end of the year. We have not seen full max pain yet. It's been a sideways range, and every time, look, rejection off of 58,000 three times, 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you could say that the 4th time would be the signal. Okay, we tested it 4 times. 4 times we've tested this level. Could you say that this is a bear trap? You could say it's a bear trap. You might say it's a bear trap. The only way that this is going to signify a bear trap is if we close above the 200 moving average. If we don't close above the 200-day moving average, I am suspecting that we indeed finally hit the max pain level, which is what we've talked about on this channel for a while now, is this level right here. This is why we have it marked. It is here. It is the level that a lot of people have been looking at. It's this purple box right here. This guy right here, this purple box, this dude. Grimace. Oh, well, there you go. We the trades that we got into, we made a stupid move. We made a stupid move. We were doing great, and then we got a little greedy, and then the market chopped us up. We actually made great gains, and we actually got into perfect positions. And then what we did is we decided to go into the market again. Instead of just chilling and relaxing and just waiting, we were trying to make fast money. And there you go. When you try and make fast money, sometimes you get slapped in the face. If you just are a little bit patient, even in your scalping strategy, you give a little bit of time to marinate your gains a little bit and then go into the market. So we got a little chopped up. So that's actually what we're gonna do. That's what we're doing now. We're on the sideline. We're sidelining. We're sidelining, and we're okay with it. It's when it comes to trading. When it comes to trading. Now, DCAing, I mean, that's, you're DCAing. But if you're trading and you're scalping, you're trying to kind of see where the market's going right now. I'm just, I'm curious. We got the 200-day moving average sitting at the top of the band on the 4-hour. If we can crush this level, then 60,000's in the cards for at least the short term. Now, I will say this is massive resistance up here at 63, and we could just play out to the downside. Now, you could also say that this is a W pattern that could play out on the bullish case scenario. The volume is getting there. Volume's not too bad. We'll just have to see. But if we get rejected again off this level, which might actually line up pretty substantially with a 6-1 ETA, we might trade up to the 6-1 ETA here. Oh, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. If you guys want to check the altcoins and you want to check the crypto bubbles and the entire market, you can go to danielcurtishughes.com. And also, if you, I don't know if I should make this button more visible. This is the Karma button. If you click the Karma button, you'll see what it is. Also, if you go to Dano Crypto, you click on this Dano Crypto tab. I have a new crypto.com sign-up bonus. This is a new sign-up bonus with crypto.com. This is one of the apps that we love to use. And if you haven't seen our crypto.com video, we do have it right here. It's one of our best performing videos. This video has over 5,000 views on it. Pretty cool. But yeah, so if you guys want to sign up and use my referral link, then you get $50 in Crow when you sign up and make a deposit and make a trade. And by the way, guys, you can get Pepe and all of the coins that we talk about on crypto.com. Did you know that? Did you know you could buy Ponky and Pepe on crypto.com? And why not do that by using my referral link? All right, so let's get into the red light district territory for the end of the show. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you've been tuning in from the beginning, thank you so much. And if you're just coming in, welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, we show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. And we try and give you a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but we try not to get too complicated. And we want you to take this information and then go and do your own research and hit the ground running, because I don't want you to do anything that I'm doing or copy what I'm doing. I want you to make your own decisions by gathering information, by learning the narratives, by going into your own plan and strategy that might be a mix of everyone's all put together. But if it's working, then it's working. And then you try and test it. You see what works, see what doesn't. If you figured out, oh man, that just wrecked me, what did I do? Write it down. Write it down. Say, I didn't set a stop loss, or I longed on resistance. I shorted support. I don't know, just whatever it might be. Whatever you did that was just ridiculous, make sure you write it down or remember it, and then learn from your mistakes and move on. But this is what we do on this channel. All right, so let's get into some of these coins that we've been following. I would say this is the newest coin that we've went into off of a play of the narrative that we're already trading on. So this is the reason why we went into this, and it's Dougal on Solana. We saw that it was already getting a really good centralized exchange listings with decent volume, good lock liquidity, and the market cap started to rip up a little bit. And so the chart was looking very similar and bullish like other charts I've seen of meme coins such as Ponky. So we'll pull up Ponky real quick. Ponky had that similar chart where it had, like, I was calling it a bullish megaphone pattern, basically, where we see just an upwards momentum trend, where we see obviously sell-offs and some swoops and sell-offs, and then this thing just ended up ripping to the upside from this pattern. But it took a couple months. You know, you got the launch was beginning of the year, basically December last year, starting last year, and then it took a little bit. It took 6 months. December, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, 6-7 months to get towards this market cap. So this is why we went into Dougal early, and we caught it at, like, where did we catch it? I think we caught it at a... Did we catch it at a $1 million market cap? I think we caught it at $1 million or $2 million market cap. And so we put in one soul. We just took one soul. We put in one soul. And now at its peak, it turned into 3 soul, 4 soul. But almost 4 soul at the peak. We didn't sell anything. We didn't sell any at all. And so our goal with this one is to hold it for a portion long enough to see a rip and move to the upside like this, because this got to a $226 million market cap, and we're speculating that Dougal, because of the narrative that it's playing off of and the strength that it showed in the beginning with no major dumps, no major pump, no major green candle, no major red candle to the downside, just regular price action, that we want to hold this thing until it's at a $300 million market cap, because that's a difference of, say, if I sold right now and I started to try and go trade back in and out and do all that stuff, I'm just going to DCA and wait. And in that, I will make $50,000 on this trade by waiting 6 months. Now, I would say that with patience, that's not so bad. But the only work you have to do, is not get distracted. Don't go crazy when the prices are going up and down. You don't swap out of something and keep going to another project and get distracted by something that's literally called monkey poop. Like, literally, people are, like, trying to get you to swap into things that are called monkey poop. You hold it for 7 months. You hold it for 7 months, and you get paid. Sorry, no, I don't have any intent of financial gain on being in crypto. I do this for fun and entertainment purposes only. If you are entertained by this channel, then smash the like button. Now, if you're familiar with the pepe lore, you'll notice that all of the most popular memes like Ponky, Brett, and Dougal, they're using the video that I've been using on my intro for this live stream for the past couple months. You would have seen all the little hints, like Pepe here. Look. It's right there. I paused it. I was watching. I was like, what the? Oh my God, Pepe's on the wall. Pepe's on the wall. And you could see blue Pepes and Bretts and different things all over the place. You got all of the signs and the signals and the narratives that the Map Fury character tokens are the meta play that I've picked. The meta play. Those specific coins And then Taylor and Ponky, I believe, for my strategy and narrative, is that these things are going to be the top performing running meme coins that are going to have literally create millionaires. And these people, if they're smart, they will take those profits and they will put it into Bitcoin. And they will put it into Ethereum. And they're going to put it into Solana. And if they're smart, they're not going to sell the whole bag. They might sell 75% of it. I know my butt's going to sell 75% of most of my crypto when we start pulling into mass FOMO territory. Like where we start getting into oh gosh, where's the screenshot? Let me get the screenshot of the market sentiment and emotions. Market sentiment emotions. It's like the market sentiment and emotions chart. Where is it? This one. Let me download it really quick. Save image as. Chicken to China, to Chinese pepe. You put it in your portfolio and then it starts ripping. And then you're watching Next Files with the lights on. You're getting dumped on. All right, so check it out. When we start getting into euphoria in Bitcoin, like some of these are just going to start ripping up along with Bitcoin when it's doing this, and it's going to just it's going to be insanity. Insanity. I remember in the previous cycle where things like Chainlink and Polygon and Polkadot and Avalanche and like all of these, these things were ripping like 30% on the day. Like 30, like it was just like, oh, it's going up another 30%. And then and then it kind of cools off a little bit. It goes down 5% and then it goes up another 45%. And you're like, whoa, what is going on? And so then you get to the thrill, the euphoria. Now, this is where I'm going to start thinking about really actually then taking some profits, because then that's when our accounts are going to be at a 10, 15, 20x. I'm not going to be a dumbass and sell right now at a 2x, 3x for short-term gain. That's not investing. So if you are actually believing that the crypto market is here to stay, then dang, you could have at least more of a long-term strategy. At least a year. At least a year. God. Okay. Like I said, guys, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to myself so that I can really beat it into my own head to not get distracted by this. I'll show you. Shout out to Jay Gagan. Shout out to Jay Gagan. I appreciate all the work that he does, but come on, accounts compromised. My accounts might be compromised. Unusual account activity happening with my phone number and accounts. How does this happen? How does this happen? What are you guys doing that you're constantly getting your accounts hacked? What are you doing? Stop it. Whatever you're doing, stop. Because I think the biggest scam in the entire world is crypto Twitter accounts getting hacked. I think it is a load of BS. I think it's a BS. Your account's not getting hacked. I'm sorry. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe that your accounts are getting hacked. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Don't fall for it. Now, Jake, if you just left your phone somewhere when you were hanging out in Miami, someone picked it up, managed to sim. And what's so funny is that people say SIM swap. You know, most phones don't even have a SIM card in anymore. What are you talking about? Stop it. SIM swap. No, you just said your account got hacked, and then you got your buddy to launch a meme coin and then dump it on your million followers. I would wager to bet that that's more of a percentage of that happening than your account getting hacked. Come on, your account getting hacked. Some crap. Some crap. Okay, so I always like looking at this picture. Bitcoin is at 1.3 trillion. Is that the case right now, or is it at okay, so it's down a little bit. That was when we were in like the 60 something, 70 something when that was posted. So we've lost 100 or 200 billion. Oh, that's interesting. So we've actually lost 100 to 200 billion in Bitcoin in terms of market cap, and that is what has brought the price down $10,000 to $15,000 in terms of the price. Interesting. So yeah. But pretty soon, I think Bitcoin is going to be at 2.8 trillion, like Nvidia. Just Bitcoin, though. I think just Bitcoin is going to basically have the market cap of Nvidia. But if you look at the entire crypto market cap as a whole, we're at 2.4 million. Or sorry, that's cryptos. $2.1 trillion total market cap. Now, if you remember, guys, in the previous cycle, we hit about 3 trillion. Oh, man. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, you guys remember. I mean, you guys remember when BitBoy and all the people were like, my account got hacked. It conveniently got hacked during the time when you were communicating with bin.eth, the biggest scammer in crypto history. Very convenient. Very convenient. Very convenient. All right, so you guys, I want to show you here. Look, the market basically got close to 3 trillion and then just went. It went. And it went down. So if you look at the chart, if this could squeeze out a little bit, okay, look at that. I would say that looks like a cup and handle right there. What? Look at this. This market cap chart looks like a giant. Oh yeah. bin.eth was BitBoy and BitBoy was bin.eth. If you haven't figured it out by now, that whole scam, bin.eth was bin and bin was bin.eth. Even if they were two separate people, they acted as one entity to scam all of crypto Twitter. And I'll tell that to Ben's face. If he's at the Bitcoin conference, I'll be like, Ben, how did your mass scam go? I guess it went all right. I guess it turned out to be A-okay. All right. And I'll be transparent, guys. I mean, I got caught up in all that nonsense, all that mess. I think it was because we were so bored. That's what happens when you get too bored in crypto. You let people like that get your attention, and that's the psyop. You want to talk about the most massive psyop that has ever been created in terms of crypto Twitter? That was a massive psyop. I mean, we were psyoped into literally watching someone's midlife crisis online instead of DCAing. But all jokes aside, we kid. all jokes aside, in all seriousness, we actually could be trading up to the moving average of 58,000. It actually could be. It could be happening. Yeah, that's the thing. Some people made money and then most people lost. That's the reality. Actually, if you want to, I would wager to bet that through all of the crypto scams that have happened, I would wager to bet that 10% made out with money and the 90% was exit liquidity. I would bet money. I would bet crypto money that that 10% made money and 90% was exit liquidity that got dumped on and got wrecked. Man, we could be playing out this W pattern. We could be playing out on this W pattern here, but the key is this rejection line. And you look at it, I got it here on BITFLEX. Shout out to BITFLEX. Flex your BITFLEX points and add up the BITFLEX points. You guys got to use my link in the description. And if you want to trade with my affiliate link, that would be amazing. You guys can let me know how many flex points you built up so far. I have about 5,000 flex points. It's about how much I have. I have a decent amount. About 5,000 flex points. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not hit the like button yet, I would consider you do so. And if you're watching on the TV, the Dano Crypto cheat code is up, right, select, or it's up, right, select. And that's how you, that's how you get the cheat code unlocked on the TV for the like button. Guys, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Make sure you get into the Discord. And make sure whenever we go live, this is you. Running. All right. We will see you guys later today at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, we go live 2 times a day, Monday through Friday, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We really appreciate all of you guys that come into these live streams. And if you've been watching for the past couple weeks, months, and you've just been in to, show support, comment, let me know what your thoughts are on the market. It means a lot. This show would not be a show if it wasn't for you guys coming in and tuning in and giving me your thoughts and your eyes and your ears. The fact that you're giving me any of your time is greatly appreciated. And if you guys just do me a favor, I don't have any paid groups or any kind of Patreon or anything like that, but all I ask is that you guys check out the links in the description and use those as part of the partners of the channel. And that's it. All right. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. See you later. And happy trading. God bless. Peace out.